Alright, man. Fuck. My mouse just stopped. Jesus piss. Oh. Alright, man. I believe we were done in here. Unless there's something...
Alright. I've retrieved everything.
Oh. Alright. Alright, so yeah, we're ready to off fuck. I move the microphone, sorry. Alright, servant.
Has Sir finished with this room?
I know enough now.
Yes,
Thank
quite.
you.
Very well, sir. Sir may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
Alright, that's alright. Just let the suspected murderer fuck around inside the victim's room, yes? Obviously they're fucking with me, trying to set me up in some way.
President George Washington.
Right, Jorge. Oh, he's home. First I will hoover all your bullshit, Jorge. Oh, that's mine now. Spectre's journal. Yellow ones I've read. Those thingies I'm reading already. I'm allowed that there. Questioning. Occult water symbol. Oh, I see. Hon Hon Baguette.
A map of Vermont.
Oh, Milauta. What was the condition for getting more bullshit when I eat things? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see later. Nicking all your shit. Hell. Thingy slicing a man open. History, just a book, just history. Nothing specific, just fucking history. Oh, it's a mirror. What is it? Black canvas. Poultry. Turkey, I believe. Jelly. Very tailored for the man.
Portrait of George Washington.
Skinnier time, it seems.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Damn it. Well, gotta have some jello. I forget how many I've used this one.
It looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
Oh, I decipher.
English and the Americans are preparing a peace treaty. It would appear that Emily is in secret discussion with Washington about reopening trade between the United States and England. If such an arrangement came into being, France would suffer dearly.
My dear George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
A map of Connecticut.
Am I gonna be sucked into Washington soon? I'm not done looking at your shit. Keep forgetting. So which one is the one that does no efforts? It's the 4.
Greetings, Louis.
Mr. President,
You forgot your
you
animations.
can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
Does he have a new voice actor?
Are you all right, Mr. President? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, don't worry. It's this rotten toothache. What do you expect? I'm no spring chicken now.
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered. Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Do you take it regularly, Mr. President?
Unfortunately, I do, Louis. I still suffer from a terrible toothache, and it's not likely to get any better.
It's just for that, then.
Old age, my young friend. I don't wish it upon you, but you'll soon see. At my age, it's rare to have no problems in that domain.
And do you take a lot?
A moderate amount, Louis. Only the dosage indicated on the prescription of my doctor.
Do you know why she came
Footprint
to the
last.
island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Logic.
Yes, Lord Mortimer has a talent for healing, apparently. I'm not surprised Sir Gregory advised her to come.
Agreed. Do you know if she had any enemies, Mr. President?
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Peru, but that case was closed, if I'm not mistaken. But if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened. And I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Don't worry. Countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks. Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured, it looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
I'm fairly certain he changed his voice actor. Maybe they couldn't get him for episode 2. Not much in here. Load up. Washington famously had teeth, so I don't know if this is just pre-asked to him having them pulled, or was supposed to be suspicious because he had dentures. Don't know if he did at this point.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
I was allowed to look everywhere. It's not there.
Huh, that's me.
Gonna interrogate yourself, mate.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Not allowed.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
She's gonna embarrass herself to. It's impervious to logic, lady.
Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. I find it a little hard to understand this painting choice. King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess.
Jorge. This is now mine.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language and all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
What? Conviction, linguistics, and logic are actually all we need. That's alright. Nah, I need a lot. Logistics, agility, isn't it? Linguistics, logic, and conviction. Do I already have one in agility? I think we do. It's alright. Yeah, we don't have all her stuff. So what's this book? Something French language. Ah. Linguistics. There's the old beehive.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. T.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Well, she's an Elizabeth. She's an Emily. That's some ease at least. I guess she was her partner. Don't mind me. Oh man, I always mix up Emily and Elizabeth. Who is who? So Emily's, yes, that's you.
The Lady's Waldegrave by Reynolds, painted upon the request of the Waldegrave family, in an effort to find them a husband. Displayed like meat. It's disgusting.
Meat. Well, people are kind of meat. Probably shouldn't sell them like it though. By the kilo.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers.
Yoink.
Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Immigrant royalists. Ah, so that's our letter.
Queen Charlotte. All the royal family of England is there from what I can tell.
2 coils circle the lock.
Just because we don't have enough? Or is it there we go.
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
So that either means Napoleon is immune or vulnerable to
I have
conviction.
no space left. I'll retrieve it later. A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Damn. There's Kostovik. Oh, again. We are now drunk. We need to eat a thing to get rid of that. That's a tour.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
God damn it. Please have honey. Nice. More golden elixir. God damn it. Oh. Just ignore me while I go through your shit, Elizabeth. There you go. I'm ready to converse.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes,
Shadow
we
was
all
weird.
did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Vulnerable to psychology. Well, can I need to eat a thingy for no action. 4.
Death came quickly. You can be assured of that.
If such a senseless act can happen here, then none of us is truly safe anywhere. Lord Mortimer must be mortified that one of his guests could have committed such an act, don't you think?
He is indeed very upset about it. It's only natural after such a violent murder.
Violent? What do you mean?
Elizabeth was stabbed 9 times.
Oh my God, Louis. How awful. The murderer must have had a serious grudge against her to set upon her like that. It must have been a crime of passion. Do you know what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
Really? Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
You knew that.
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
man already said that they had agreed to letting him search things, so she should know already.
I hear you were in discussions with the Holy See.
Oh, either His Eminence can't keep his tongue from wagging, or you've been poking your nose where you shouldn't, sir.
Even so, Emily, you're raising a royalist army. That's no small matter.
And you are straying from the subject. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
Might not be allowed.
I found a torn piece of dress in Miss Adams' room. Gray silk.
Where's it from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. The color doesn't match any of Elizabeth's dresses, but I might not have found all of her clothes yet.
Good Lord, Louis, do you realize what this means? If this piece of dress isn't from Elizabeth, then it's... I don't have any grey silk dresses, Louis. Neither does my sister, since we wear the same clothes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to check with you.
I'm so sorry, Louis.
Thank you.
Are you all right? You know, I'm sure there's a good reason why your mother was at the scene.
Thank you, Emily.
Your sister. Are there two of you, maybe?
We found the murder weapon.
What is it?
A dagger, quite slim.
Have you found its owner?
Not yet. Still searching as it happens. That said, since the blade penetrated the body several times, the murderer's hand will have been covered in blood.
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was a very slender hand, Emily. Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island. Bearing in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I know, Emily. I know.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
If what you say is true, Emily, I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject.
This is the first I hear of her sister, unless I've asked.
Did you and Elizabeth get to know each other?
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
I'm now interviewing all the guests to establish the alibis for each person. Just so that I can cross you off the list of suspects, can you tell me what you were doing on the night of the murder?
Am I given to understand that I'm on the list of suspects?
Don't take it the wrong way, but I must consider every possibility.
Well, if you absolutely wanted to be sure of my activities that evening, you only had to join me, you know.
I know, Emily. Especially since I couldn't prevent the murder, even though I spent part of the evening with Elizabeth.
You're sure it's not too hard to bear for you?
The fact is, I don't have a choice. But I will find the murderer. I owe Elizabeth that, at least.
I suspect it must have been her sister, so when we went, or our mother, and when we went with her, she would have been there, and her sister would have been the lady, and...
Tell me, Emily, what's the nature of your relationship with Washington?
Oh, come off it, Louis. You're not going to go into a jealous rage, are you?
No, I can assure you of that. That has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't really matter. Look, Louis, the President and myself are working on a number of commercial contracts. Nothing overly exciting.
You're lying, Emily. These agreements come into being. They'll break Franco-American alliances for the greatest benefit of England. In order to know. I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
See you, Louis.
I'll leave. Was any of these I could have now?
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised
No.
traits.
That was the other one, I think.
Dear Gregory,
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Aha! Damn it. Emily, I'm stuck. What's this yellow thing? Aha!
Fragment of amber.
Oh, amber, not a coin. One more. Ugh. So many lamps. I'm surprised this shit didn't burn down more. I'm trying to remember which side I came from. Ah, yes, Bonaparte. He's up here. Wonder if he'll be a knob. Probably.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Looking weird there, Boney. I'm here to steal your shit in case I piss you off and you throw me out before I can steal your shit.
Hannibal crossing the Alps. Another military success.
Wait,
Why
we've
do I
been-
get nothing but visions of horror in
Been
my
in here,
room?
haven't we?
And he gets victory after victory?
It's the wrong type of sword.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing. On the other hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January.
We saw that one already. Full of the old golden elixir. Empty canvas. Let's go. Fuck around with the sword.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Immune to conviction. I suspected as much.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands. Your loving mother, Maria Letizia Bonaparte. A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier. Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Damn it. Well, half an hour almost. Let's neatly cut it here. Time for watching, men. Next time.